Writer and chef Tunde Wey is here discussing and presenting his social experiment, where he broke down and confronted the racial wealth gap in New Orleans. His pop-up restaurant, SAARTJ, was a venue for conversation about wealth disparity. He forced discomfort into dinner with his series Blackness in America, asking big questions of everyday Americans. Wey is a strategic placemaker, giving reason for people to discuss the social justice questions we so often avoid in everyday discourse. For this experiment, patrons were asked to pay different prices for the same meal, dependent on their race. Black patrons were asked to pay $12 for their meals, while white patrons were asked to pay 2.5 times more, or $30. This price gap followed in accordance with the existing wealth disparity gap in New Orleans, where white families hold about 2.5 times as much wealth as black families. Fans and critics of Tunde's work gathered at Propeller to discuss his findings. His work was contextualized by an expert panel. 2017 New Orleanian of the Year and Executive Director of Housing NOLA helped solidify Tunde's message.
The next 300 years have got to be better than the last. They have to. The city will not survive if they're not. All we can do is stand together and resolve that we will stand for each other and that there will be a city to come back to that is equitable, that is safe, and that embraces all of the things that make the city beautiful.
Tunde knows he's not going to solve the problem. He's just making room for solutions.
I think when people have an issue with how I pose a question, really they have a problem with what the actual problem is.
For the Loyola News Service, I'm Lacey McBride.